I don't even think I can share this at this point. What's good, everyone? Give me a sec. I'm just sharing this out a couple spots. All right, we got one person in here. I can't see the chat, or now I can. Yo, Jesse, DJan, Doom, Julie, how is everyone? I see a lot of people in here. It says one person. Yes, you can see my screen. Unfortunately, it is for my phone today, and I possibly may go live tomorrow on my laptop, but let's take a peek at the charts. All right, so last night, this was a chart from last night. Let it load up real quick. This was a chart from last night. So what I was looking at was this imbalance here. It has now been balanced out, as you can see from this wick. Hold on, let me grab my pen. Shit, let me turn off Do Not Disturb. Sorry. Or turn on. There we go. Alright, now it's a little better. How is everyone? You're good, man, Jesse. Do what you do, brother. I appreciate you. Goldie, how are you? So last night I actually posted this into the Web3 chat and my trading Discord. So last night we were roughly up in here. What's today? The 7th. Yeah, last night we were up in here. So it was about 7 o'clock, and we were right up in here before this wick happened. We dropped into this close here, and then we actually went up to roughly 91. I thought maybe we'd come up and tap that again. But I noticed this imbalance down here and this pretty decent demand zone. And danged if we didn't drop right down and touch that demand zone, fill that imbalance, came right to this wick here. So now there's no imbalance there anymore. We can get rid of that. This is a pretty demanding zone. It's pretty obvious. As soon as it touched it, it went off, which was roughly, I believe, a 618 retracement. If I'm not forgetting. Let's see. Yeah, it actually went under it. So it front ran the 786 right here. I was hoping for a deeper dive into this demand zone. That's me personally, but I've been studying a lot on supply and demand trading. And if you use it, it's actually pretty good. Now, supply and demand trading, you're better off when you're looking for a demand buy like I had here, you're looking for that imbalance. Now, a lot of times it will retrace back into that demand zone even without an imbalance, as you can see here. Market makers started dumping price. The candle before that, I go with my supply zone. If I was to draw out a rectangle on that supply zone, that blue candle right there would have been here. That's your short zone. So, and you're better off in a short anyway because we are in a downtrend. Now, I'm watching this triangle here. I'm watching this to come back down here, and I'll check my indicators. If we lose this 50 and we come down here, it's a very good chance we sweep this low, which is at 78,000. So it's a high probability that happens if this breaks this upwards trend line. It's a bit cheeky. Nice, Julie. That's awesome. Yeah, the whiteboard segments are something different. Brian wants me to do something along the same. I'm joking. I'm just not as bubbly as you. I seem like I'm always in a great mood lately. I'm just not that chipper. You got the spunk. But what's really cool is somebody I've been watching for a while, I actually talked to in a DM, and he actually followed my page back and my YouTube, which is ẇįckʲօŒży. I know he gets a bad rap, but the man knows, he knows charts, whether, you know, I know he's been calling for lower numbers earlier on in the bull run, but he knows things, and I try to tell people that. And like with me, I personally don't care whether you like what I'm saying or not. I know that I'm going to tell you what I see in the charts, and that's just plain and simple. When I start trading more, I will show receipts. I know Savvy's pretty big on that. A lot of these YouTubers don't show receipts. Another thing what I was talking about is imbalances. This right here is an imbalance. You know, this right here isn't an imbalance because this wick right here and this wick right here touched. So there's no imbalance there. This right here, this wick on this candle, top side wick, and this bottom side wick on the second candle never came down into this imbalance. So that right there was an imbalance. And look what they did over here. They came right down to the bottom of that imbalance. So supply and demand trading is freaking amazing. I'm loving it. What are you all up to today? Like I said, this is going to be a quick and short one. Looks like most of you are chatting it back and forth. I'm glad my screen worked this time, though. Right, that's what I said, Poe. What would help? Oh, you were talking to Julie on that. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about me getting more views. I think in this crypto world you have to prove yourself, and in order to prove yourself, you have to be kind of consistent on the charts, and your numbers need to be coming up. So, like I said last night, I called for this to come down to this zone, and I mean it came down perfect. It's going to come back down. We are going to retest this line again. I see it happening. Sorry, I'm trying to look at chat, but it's not popping up for me. Oh yeah, it'll take time, and like I said, once I start proving myself that I know what I'm talking about in the charts, people see it. So right now, technically, you should be looking for shorts. I mean, yeah, this is making higher lows, but I'd watch for this to come down and sweep that, especially due to this on the 4 hour and a red dot. And I bet you, yeah, there's barely any money flowing to this right now. Now, could this just blow out and go above here and just shoot up? Yes, absolutely. It's possible, but that's not what I'm seeing in the charts. And if that happens, it's going to be something to do with news. Daily chart, yep, still a downtrend. Now, macro, we're still in an uptrend, but locally, we're downtrending. Obviously, we lost these lows. RSI struggling, just struggling to get above that 50. Once that happens, we will get bullish movement or sideways. It's just going to happen. How many of y'all even in here? 5, 6 people. Let's freaking go. Y'all are the best. Hit the like button. It looks like everybody has, so we don't need to worry about that. All right. Like I said, this one's going to be short and sweet, but is there any coin you want me to run over real quick? Like I said, Bitcoin's obviously going to come down to somewhere in the 84 range, in my opinion. If not, we'll see what happens when we get to the top of this trend line. Or back to this trend line, sorry. Let me see. Yep, being consistent is key. So, if we do this on the daily, real quick on Bitcoin, say this comes down and does make a new lower low, very good chance that momentum makes a higher low, which could give us bullish divergence. That could push us up to the upside. Like I said, 70 to 72 is my zone. As long as we hold above that, I think we do continue up. Otherwise, we lose that, it's a different story. Whacked. I could look at that because I'm on my phone. I can at least look at you want to give me your wrench? If y'all jump on tomorrow, hold on one sec, I'm gonna pull up that stupid coin. Shit. Never mind, Brian. Well, actually, I could share it like this. I think I'm the right way. Can you guys see that right? I know it's in portrait mode for a second, but let me look at this freaking whacked out coin. Nope, that didn't work. I don't even know how to spell this thing. Whacked. There it is. Oh my God, is this really the coin? 8K in liquidity? Is this it? Is this it, Brian? Do you know? The WJB, I think it is. What the hell? Is somebody dumping this? I mean, I figured that would happen, but hold on, Dex Tools takes forever to load. Come on. Come on. I don't know. It might not load for us, Brian. There it is. Oh, somebody's dumping the hell out of this. She donezo. Good. Good. Wow. I guess she's done, Brian. It'd be curious to go and look back at his wallet and see how much is left. I bet you that thing went from like $1.5 million in the wallet to like, I don't even know if it's 100K in there anymore. Wow. What a stupid coin. Anyway. I'm sorry. I get last thing I can see is Po Man saying it's straight. What do you all want to see? Or is my chat not updating? I don't know. Let's take a look at dominance real quick. Yep, still holding that 7-year uptrend. Daily, not looking too bad, actually. It's holding above the 50. Well, Bitcoin's below the 50, so right now, USDT dominance is taking the action, which is going to suck money out of the market. Yeah, I don't think my chat's updating anymore. Oh, well. So what do you all think? Type it in the chat so I can see something pop up on chat. Unless I just lost it all together. You know what? Let me do this. Hold on one sec. Let me pull up my other phone. Pull up the stream. And see what the hell's going on here. There it is. God, service around here sucks for some reason. Hopefully it's not too bad. Alright, I see you guys now. I see you guys now. Alright, Ben is what BitBoy is insane. Try close and reopen. I'm good now. Okay, Blocky, show us setup. Blocky, show us how to set up for a breakout trade. Well, I mean, like I said, I'm more of like a strong move down type of guy to trade and then see divergence. But like if you were waiting for this trade to make a trade, or this trend, I'm sorry, to make a trade, a lot of people will, let me get this off. Come on. All right, there we go. Yeah, a lot of people would get down here and then wait for this to break out and then go short. Me personally, I would have shorted up here, which I actually am short from up here. So when you get down to this trend line, now I would look for, I mean, if you're going to play the trend, I would watch for a long here, but you would need bullish indicators because we are in a downtrend. That's a clear downtrend right there. Locally. I'm saying locally, not overall on a longer time frame. So, okay, this comes down, bounces, and then comes back up to this line. If you're a breakout trader, you're going to break out. You're going to trade the breakout. Once this breaks out and retests, you're going to trade that upwards momentum. Like I said, I've been doing more supply and demand, and it seems to work out pretty good. So you want to search for them supply and demand zones. Right here's one. That's an imbalance right there. So your demand zone's here. This candle here, this whole candle, wick to wick. You would draw a box there, and when it comes down to there, well, in a downtrend, you really want to be looking for shorts, obviously, because you're stronger movement that way. So I'm not sure what you mean, like how to set up a trade when you're breakout trade. So I'm not really. Now, if you wanted to be real logic about this situation, you'd want to wait for some type of break of structure, like this high right here to get broken, which you are going to be breaking out of the pattern at that point. But you want to continue to see higher highs and higher lows, not a low, a high, which is a higher low, and then a lower high. You want to see this thing start to make some type of higher highs. That's how you can confirm it's in an uptrend, to start trading long on the uptrend. I play it level by level. That's what I do. Now, I'm also a big... Pull a fib from here to here. We got back down into the 786 perfectly. So what would I have done from there? I would have went over here and said, okay, what type of bullish indicators do I see? Well, I didn't see any until we broke above the 50 here. No divs. I don't think there was any on this. Let me see. The fourth, we have higher. Yeah, there's no divs on that. So that, again, you're looking for shorts anyway, because we're in a downtrend. So, for instance, here, let me get rid of that. Right here is what you'd be looking for, that short. Which, when we got up there, what did it do? Well, there's a momentum wave here. Is that higher than the previous? Yes. That right there is bearish divergence in a downtrend. You would have caught that whole move. And now my chat on here is not working. It's so weird. Unless Poman's the last one that typed. So yeah, that's pretty much how I would do it, Doom. I don't even know if you caught a word of that, but you can go back and rewind and see it. Hopefully I explained it good enough. I'm still not great at explaining shit, so nah, you're good, Poe. Still says there's 7 people in here. I mean, it lies, so who knows. But I didn't share it out either. So, which I didn't want to share it out because I was only going to be a few minutes. I'm already past the time I wanted to be. But so yeah, that's pretty much what I do. Bitcoin's just basically sideways right now in this triangle. Yeah, you need your pay. I'll send you 2 Bangcoin after the stream. 2 whacked coins. Talk about whacked. And let's take Brian. What coin you want to see real quick? I got about 5 minutes. Or Poe. What do you want to see? Carrie, what's good, brother? Carrie, do you have a coin you want to see real quick? I got about 5 more minutes. Okay, Crow. I'll just go with the first one I see. I think Crow's down here. Where is me Crow? Come on, select that. Jesus. Alright, where's the one guy? There it is. Crow looks about the same. Local downtrend. It's not really a clean pattern like Bitcoin, so obviously you could have traded this too if you're a leverage trader. Could have traded that breakout right here. 1 day. Let's look at the 1 day real quick. It is a messy chart. It's kind of like, it's not clean. Now, here's your daily. Looks like it's wanting to break out. I mean, everything breaks out eventually, right? You draw this line down, it's not just going to downtrend forever. It's going to either move sideways and break that trend. That's why I don't really care for breakout trading, in my eyes. Now, breakout trading with high volatility, yes, I could see that. But right now we don't really have high. I mean, Bitcoin's being manipulated. That's where we're getting some of the volatility from, in my opinion. So you stretch this out back into the trend. You know, that's not even a full touch there. So right here, you have another imbalance right here. Imbalance. Not quite a fast move there, but fast enough. Yeah, Crow's just... Look at that. I mean, it gained everything back from 2024. Wow. Doug, what's good, man? Mike, Carrie, what's popping? Just looking at a few things real quick. I ain't got too long today. Crow overall, it's okay looking. Obviously, we want on the daily for Crow to break this 50% on the RSI. When Crow does that, it pretty much moves immediately. Now, no saying that's what happens down here. It depends on what type of volume you got. But we broke out over here, got above the 50, and it was up from there. Got below the 50, resisted, nothing but downwards action. This is why I'm following RSI very clearly. So when this gets above the 50 on the daily, you'll know that all your lower time frames are above the, well, your 1 to 24 minute time frames may not be below the 50. It depends on if we're going sideways or moving up from there. But as long as your 1 day gets above that 50 and starts working its way to this 75 line, or 70 line, sorry, it's going to go up. Might not be straight up like this, but it will go up. So that's pretty much what I'd watch on that is the RSI. Now, 1 sec, I will get peak. Now, I can say that we do have bullish divergence on this. However, bullish divergence in red money flow doesn't out like bullish divergence with green money flow. Right here, bull div, money flow green, boom. Keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that. It very well could, JC. Let me jump to peak real quick. Not a lot of info on peak, but we can get like a smaller time frame. I got to get rid of some of these coins personally. Bear with, there it is. All right, peak. Peak, much of the same. Pretty much gave back everything it gained. Same thing, daily time frame. We want this RSI to get above the 50. When it does, we got above the 50 here. Sometimes it is a little delayed in getting above the 50, but once it does, it was up from there until we started coming back down to the 50. It did support. That's how you knew it was going to go back up again. Boom. Got below it. Now we pretty much been under it the whole time. This whole move we've been under the 50 RSI. All right. This one, let's go a little bigger. All right, looks like equal lows there. We do have higher lows in the momentum waves. Money flow trying to come in. So yeah, it's not looking bad. I mean, it does look bad. So we want this RSI above the 50 for any bullish movement. Absolutely, and that's what I'm saying, Brian. Sometimes there are times where you can see in the charts what that news is going to do, but there's also sometimes that you just can't see that in the charts. And that's just the way it is. You know why it plays out like that. It's called euphoria. People get excited and start buying. Oh my God, I'm gonna miss out. You know, stuff like that. Yeah, probably. I mean, that's like I said. That's why I don't breakout trade that much. Once in a while, I will if I see, you know, money flow green. We have bull div. We're starting to break out of a trend. That's a little different situation. But to always breakout trade, I think it's wrong. Just my opinion. Now this one just don't seem like it's got a clean chart to even. Let's see if the 4 hour looks any better. Let this load in. Come on. Give me the chart. There it is. It was loaded in. I just didn't see it. I mean, price is flat. Momentum is coming up. Look at all that red money flow. Shoo-wee. Poor Peak's been beaten down, but it's a good coin. I think it's a future coin. It's not something that'll move right now. I'd say give it 5-10 years and this thing will be, it'll do well. Why does that do that for me? Like I can't even make RSI bigger like I can this. And I don't know why that is. Whatever. So RSI is below the 50. It is trying to get you know, move above the 50 of it and support. Even this was a fake out. Back below. M Ninja, what's going on? Yeah, it's a good coin. Peak is a good coin. Yeah, I have a bunch of lasers, man. I have red lasers. I got green lasers. I got blue lasers that light stuff on fire. Them blue-purple lasers are pretty dangerous. I got one. I mean, I hold it to a leaf and it instantly lights on fire. Thank you all for hanging out and stuff. Let me take a look at. Here's another good coin, in my opinion. Grass. I think grass has a future. May not be moving right now. I mean, it's not doing too bad. Local uptrend. Macro downtrend. See, nothing moves like Bitcoin to me. Bitcoin, the chart's very clear and very telling in my eyes. All right, so yeah, man, that kind of looks like Bitcoin when it topped last year. The first top, how we had 1, 2, 3 hits to the high, and then that lower low right there. I bet you that lower low was a 786 retracement. Damn near. A little bit above the golden pocket. That would have been a hell of a short. And I think so. It's back here, lower lows, higher highs. Or, no, second. No, it was. Yep. Lower highs in the momentum. It was slight higher highs, but because I go by the wicks. If the wick is on the red dot, it was kind of after it. Disregard that. Never mind. Disregard. Yes, the purple, like laser pointer. Like here, I got my green one. I always carry my green one because I point at shit at work all the time. I got my green one here. You can see the green. So a green one is for distance. Of course, my blue one shoots miles. But if you take one of these and it's a purple light, yes, it will light stuff on fire instantly. Mostly dark material. So like my dashboard's dark. If I hit that, it would burn a hole in it. Amazon, 30 bucks, man. You can get yourself a purple laser on Amazon, 30 bucks. And if I remember later, remind me in Discord, I'll send you a link. Nah, not quite a lightsaber, but at night, if you shine the blue laser, it almost looks like a thin lightsaber. Effective range as in lighting stuff on fire. I don't know. I've never tried it. I've never really tried it at range. I know I've been like, I don't know, 3 to 4 feet from something and it's lit it. I doubt you could go like 30 feet. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I've never really tested the range. Now the visible range, I mean, if you shoot it in the sky, it looks like it's going to forever. It looks like it's going forever. That's pretty much it. I wanted to at least get Bitcoin out there. I didn't realize I'd have such little time, but that's pretty much it. I do want to take a look real quick at the did I lose my DXY? Shit. I did want to look at the DXY real quick. Okay, DXY is coming down, which technically, not technically, but normally means Bitcoin's going up, but I don't think that's happening right now. Is he? Trump's going live? Why is there cartoons popping up?
And this will be a couple weeks from now. We'll have our second
stream and a stream.
I think we'll be done in time for sort of the end of the song.
Yeah, that's great.
A stream and a stream. Now you guys get ahead and watch it elsewhere. I will can you guys even hear that? I'm curious. Can you hear Tom Crown? Okay. How about... Oh, you can. Oh, you hear...
The objective, and if you've had a big run up and the level remains high, even if the inflation rate is back to normal, is that something we need to reconsider? The public experience, what the public experiences is the prices of things. And the prices of things went up a lot in 2021 and 22, and to some extent in 23.
And 2020.
And, when we talk about inflation, we're obviously talking about the rate of change now. But the public's not wrong. They are experiencing high prices, and obviously you can have a great labor market, but if people are really struggling because of high prices, that's what they're really going to feel. So they're right about what they're saying. In terms of, I don't think there's any need to redefine price stability. I think you can always go back to the way Alan Greenspan said it. I won't get the exact words, but everyone here knows the idea is.
It's funny because you had to listen to it through my radio, through my car. So, all right, I'm gonna jump off here real quick. I appreciate all you guys hanging out and chilling. And you guys go watch this elsewhere, and I'll see y'all in my Discord. Like I said, I appreciate every one of you. Hit the like, and make sure your notifications are on. And I know you all are subbed already, so I appreciate every one of you. Thank you all so much. Blocky out.